Hello, how are you? Augusto from APNEA once again. And today we have Suzanne, who has taken a course with me in the past and is going to share with us a little bit of her surfing background, history, and how the course helped her. Hello, Suzanne.
Hi, Augusto. Thanks for having me. My name is Susanne. I am originally from the Netherlands and I moved to Bali a few years ago. I did a course with Augusto a year back, the surf survival course, because I experienced a lot of fear. I've always been a bit scared in the water, even back home when we would go sailing or even swimming when I was really little. So it felt like it was really holding me back into actually enjoying surfing because I was mostly just busy with like everything that could go wrong. So I did a one-day course last year and that changed a lot for me. Like I felt a lot better, a lot more confident, and I enjoyed surfing a lot more. But yeah, it was a one day and I realized quickly that I started to forget things already. So yeah, I heard that you're training people long-term now and would love to hear more about it because I'm really interested.
Yeah, awesome. No, good to hear. And yeah, to let you know, now the surf survival course I used to teach a few years back has evolved. Now I'm calling it Ocean Resilience. I think it's a lot, fits much better what the course, how it impacts people. No, basically it's a course that helps you develop ocean fitness and ocean confidence no matter where you are. And as part of that course, and for all my past students, I am including personalized training program designs and follow-ups. So the way this works is basically I have a chat with my students, like I'm having today with Suzanne. Shortly, I'm going to ask her what her objectives are for following the training program, also her available time during a week. Because of course she has to work, goes to surf, has a life. So I need to make sure that the training program fits into her life because the best training program is the one you can stick to. I will also take it into consideration whether if she has access to a swimming pool or a training buddy for deciding what exercises she's going to work with. So Suzanne, what would be, let's say, the top 2-3 reasons of why you'd be deciding to train with me?
Well, I think the first reason for me would be to just enjoy surfing more because I do still have that. I can easily feel very unsafe, and it's just standing in a way from actually enjoying surfing. Like the kind of waves that I want to surf are usually also the spots that I can freak out kind of fast, and that's just frustrating. Like I want to have more confidence and feel more safe and know that I can like rely on keeping myself calm.
Great.
And that's definitely more for surfing. And then I also do surf photography in the water. So my goal for next season would be to shoot at APNEA. And right now that really freaks me out, like the whole like current part there and the rocks. And yeah, I guess I've mostly been shooting at places where it's quite safe for me to shoot.
Yeah.
But then it's the same with surfing, like the places where I want to shoot also freak me out. So I want to have that confidence to actually surf and shoot at places that I like really want to and not feel like I'm holding back because of fear.
Yep, great. Yeah. Also, thanks for clarifying and for you guys to understand a little bit of how my work works. Basically, I decided to categorize being ocean fit. In that there's two lines, two branches. One is that of understanding the actual location you'll be surfing in, taking pictures, enjoying in the ocean, which comes with time spent in the water, observing how currents behave, tides you should be surfing, how the waves, the currents, the swell direction, the wind interact with each other. And that is something that inevitably comes with time experience, talking to people, observing nature. My work, on the other hand, focuses on what happens within you. Your patterns of thinking, habits around breathing, how easily your energy shifts from a state of being in control to a state of being anxious and a bit panicky. And it is in this work on your inner self that you'll open your eyes to what makes you stronger and what makes you weaker. You become much more aware of who you become in different let's say, different situations, different scenarios. Sorry, the dogs are going a little crazy here, but we are staying calm. We're good at that. So anyway, so that's a little bit of my work. My work is to help you, develop a more aware and stronger version of you by learning how to observe, how to become familiar with your habits of thinking, being, and how to get the best of them, how to improve them, transform them for your own benefit and allow you to enjoy surf and the ocean better. So, Suzanne, moving on to your actual training program, I would like to know, let's say from your week, how many days, hours would you have available to follow to train?
Yeah. Well, I guess it depends a little bit on like what kind of training it is. But I think maybe pool exercises like twice a week.
Okay.
And then if it would be like certain breathing exercises, I could kind of like add that to my morning routine, I guess.
Okay.
But maybe like 4 or 5 times a week.
Great.
Like half an hour max to, I don't know what the exercises will be, but out of the pool. And then I think 2 times a week in the pool.
Great. So you understand, first of all, the best training program is the one that fits into your life. So briefly on what Suzanne just described, I understand that it'll be easy for her to follow some 20-30 minute soft exercises. That's how I like to describe them. They are not really challenging. They are more developing habits around breathing, around entering relaxation or focus states. So I'm going to plan for Suzanne around 4 to 5 breathing sessions or breathing and breath retention sessions that she can easily fit in her mornings, as part of the start of her day. These take from 20 to 30 minutes. That sounds pretty doable, right? Mm-hmm. And then, on top of this, I'm going to throw 2 sessions a week, and these sessions are what I like to describe as intense or strong exercises. They can vary in duration from 10-15 minutes, believe me, to maybe 30 minutes if you realize that you have the available time. Mm-hmm. I'll make sure that the soft exercises, the breathing and breath retention exercises, can be done all on dry and by yourself, super safe. And that the pool exercises, you'll have 3 to 4 exercises to choose from. Mm-hmm. So there will be some days in which you have a training buddy, so you can choose the exercise that requires a training buddy. Yeah. But there will be other days in which maybe you're in a rush or you'd rather go surf soon, and in which case you can choose the short version of an intense exercise, which will be as effective. It's just a shorter format. And maybe even if you don't have time to go to the pool, to drive to a pool somewhere, some of these exercises can even adapt to being done on dry. Now, where does the magic happen? The magic happens not only when you're following the actual exercises, but when you start to make a bridge, a connection between what you're going through when doing the exercises and connect it to your actual time in the water. One thing is, of course, to hold your breath lying flat on the bed or doing an exercise in a pool. Another thing is to deal with these sensations, experiences, when surfing in the ocean, in real life situations. So an important part of what I share, what I teach people, comes in making it easy for them to relate their training and the benefits they get from their training sessions, and explain them how to apply them in real life situations, which then makes any moment you're in the ocean also a form of training practice session. And when you start to get used to, I guess, being aware of these things, any moment you're in the ocean is a moment where you can actually work on yourself, for the good, that in a way that will help you evolve who you are when you're at sea. Well, Suzanne, what follows from here is I'm going to take, I guess, a few hours, and later today or tomorrow, I'll send you an email with a description of your training program. Yeah. Once you read this description, then you can access all the exercises on the website, and all the videos are very clearly labeled and detailed, so it'll be easy for you to understand how to practice them. If from that point onwards you have any questions, you can reach out to me through WhatsApp or a video call, or I can even come around, I'm not that far,
Yeah.
and I'll clarify things for you, make sure everything is clear. And as soon as your program starts, we're going to be in touch.
Yeah.
Anytime you need, anytime you have questions, you can always reach out, and I'll make sure that things are working for you.
Yeah. Okay.
Anything
Sounds
else you'd
good.
like to add?
No, that's it. I'm very excited to start.
Awesome. I'm looking forward to. Well, thank you very much for your attention, and I'll chat to you shortly.